back in the TikTok garage, back with the heater that tried to take my thumbnail off. Looking a little bit better, not too much. If you missed the last video, I did a unboxing on Turbo Kit. As of the time of this recording, I just uploaded it 5 minutes ago, so we'll see how that one does. But I had a blast unboxing this Turbo Kit. My garage is in shambles right now because of it. But today's focus video is going to be over these beadlocks. So I have a few clips that I want to put in after this one. Basically from a few weeks ago when I first got the beadlocks, unboxed them. Just kind of make it into one longer video.
Flashback.
It's raining outside, so excuse that. So got the beadlocks. These are the 18, so these are the fronts. I got a staggered setup. So gonna be doing 18s in the front, 17s in the rear. In this box, I started to open it. So these are the 17s. These are the 18s. Gonna be running beadlock setup on all four corners. So obviously the perks of running a beadlock is that I can run a lower tire pressure. And I will be mainly dig racing this car. So that'll be important for the drag strip. I'm taking out these. And this is what a beadlock is if you guys don't know. It basically has this texture around here. The tire gets mounted on there, and then this ring clamps in between the wheel and the tire, holding that tire there so it cannot spin on the wheel. The beadlock, to be clear, the beadlock at this power level is not necessarily needed at all. I'm doing it for more of an aesthetic standpoint. I really like how these look. They're the 826M style wheels. And these are what would come on the G80, but obviously in beadlock form. But instead of ordering the 19s, the factory wheels that come on there, there's companies that make the beadlock version of it.
End of flashback.
I'm going to be putting the beadlocks on this video. I just got the spacers in today. And then kind of going over some specs on if you guys wanted to order them yourself. More than willing to help out with any questions, anything like that. But yeah, let's get to putting these on. Alrighty, please ignore the mess in the background. Like I said, this is, I mean, as of the time of recording this is a day or two after I did this. So I haven't got any time to clean it up or anything. But wanted to go over the specs on these. So I have 17 by 10 in the rear, 18 by 9 in the front. I went with a 275 40 17 for the rear and a 245 40 18 for the front. I'm going to be running a 3mm spacer in the front there. I don't need any spacer on the rear. It's still going to poke out a little bit more than what I'd like to. I'll put the wheel specs here. I cannot remember the offset off the top of my head, but I'll list them on the screen. So the point in me getting these tires, no, these are not drag radial tires by any means. These tires are purely for proof of concept, to make sure that I have the right sizes that I need, the right spacers, make sure nothing's rubbing, anything like that. Just want to make sure there's nothing weird going on before I order $400 tires per each wheel. These were less than $700 for the full set, so that's the one I went with. As far as install goes, I did not get any videos on install. Unfortunately, I just kind of breezed through it with my buddy Jesse. It could have been easier. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely need a friend to help you out with them. This is my first time ever touching beadlocks. I reached out to a couple tire shops to see if they could mount them. I was told no from every single one of them. They wouldn't touch them. So looked up some videos online. I might even link the one down below that I used. That was super helpful. Had to kind of improvise on certain things, but ended up getting it done. They're all seated properly. I torqued them all down. I do have TPMS sensors in these. I actually took them out of the stock wheels, had a tire shop do that. And then I put them in here myself. I used to work at a tire shop, so I'm kind of familiar on how to do all that stuff. But yeah, let's get to installing them. Get a couple of pictures, make sure nothing's rubbing. Also, I ordered this kind of cool extended protective socket for 17 millimeter, which is the BMW size. Especially for these, since they're a lot deeper than the stock wheels. I didn't want to mar anything up, so got this. It was like 10 bucks, I think. Link it down below. Also, don't judge my pants. I'm feeling festive tonight, and I'm comfortable working from home. So don't want to change for this video.
A few moments later.
Might help to unlock the car. All right, let's try that again. Alright, so now I need to get that spacer off of there. Off with the 15 millimeter spacer. And on with the 3 millimeter spacer, which are hub centric, by the way. Super secure on there though. Okay. And that's just because the clearance from the strut to the wheel was super close. I didn't want to risk it. So I'm running 3s first. If I need to go wider, then I'll go wider. But these were super cheap. Again, proof of concept. If they work, I'll order the expensive ones. But no point in ordering the expensive ones if these don't even work. So right there, it says left. I don't like this tool very much. If you can see inside there, blue piece is preventing, because I have the studs, it's preventing it from going all the way down there. So I guess I'll be resorting back to my other one. This regular long 17 has more reach than the extended one. It's super dumb. Okay, so that is the front one on. That's kind of what it looks like. Clearance all the way around. Good on clearance there. Fitment. Once the wheels turn straight, it should be pretty dead on, if not poking a little bit, which is kind of expected with running such an aggressive setup. Lower it down here in a sec once I get the rear on. So let's do that really quick. Cool. Like I said, no spacer in the rear. It's already pretty aggressive and we'll be poking a little bit, which I've come to terms with. It's just the size I ordered. If I have to go back and do it again, I'll just pick a different size. Solid on there. So, like I said, we'll be poking a little bit, but should naturally camber down a little bit once I lower it down. It's kind of almost looks super cambered. I might check that out really quick. Make sure that's seated on there properly. It was not seated on there properly. I'm dumb. That's kind of where this one will sit. And as far as in here, clearances on everything. As far as I can tell, even all the way back there. All right, I just got off work, so now I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I did off camera torque these wheels down properly. I was having an issue with I have extended studs on there because I was running 15mm spacers, and so I needed those studs extended, but the socket I had, which was this 17mm deep socket, wasn't super deep. And then this one, the one that I was showing earlier on camera, had that blue piece in there. So this socket, it had this this piece in there blocking. I don't know if it was protecting the top or what it was doing, but it was preventing the lug nuts from catching all the way on here and letting the actual stud go through there. So I fought it. It fought a hard battle, but I'm persistent and ultimately came out on top. Ethan won. This stupid piece of shit, 0. So if you're gonna buy these sockets and you have a similar setup to mine, just keep in mind you will have to remove that, and it is a bitch. But now it fits on all of the way. Make solid contact with that lug nut. And same for the rear, which was the problem area. So now I can get full contact on there. Not worried about it slipping off. So now time to repeat putting the wheels on the other side. I'll pick up the video, it's the same process. And they're on. This side's on, the other side's on. Last piece is these 50th anniversary center caps, which I had on the previous wheels. I think they look pretty good. They're gonna throw these back on. And then we'll start it up and take it for a test drive, see if see if there's any clearance issues. Also got stock wheels, and these aren't stock tires, but they definitely did need to replace. Look at how bald these rear summers are. And it was snowing last week. I was driving with that. Let's start her up and wake up my neighbors at, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 10:32 p.m.
It's a little after 10:30 at night. My neighbors are gonna love this. So currently resetting the TPMS system since they're new tires and everything, and I had wheels without TPMS sensors in there for like a week, so system's freaking out. But I felt fine to turn in there. I guess we're gonna see once I drive off. I'll keep you guys posted if there's any clearance issues. TPMS reset successfully. Not feeling any issues with them at all. Seems to be driving fine. On the engine light's getting taken care of when I install the turbo. It's the catch can that I'm running. It needs to be coated out by a tuner. Can't do it on OTS, unfortunately. But the wheels and tires feel balanced. properly, which is good, I guess. About to get it up to speed actually and decide for sure. I've been doing a whole bunch of scrubbing back and forth and I haven't felt any rubbing at all. Obviously I'll check it when I get back. Just got back from the drive. Drove just fine. I just checked underneath the car. No rubbing or anything like that. So yeah, success I'd say. Now I know that I can run these size tires on these wheels and this offset. So now I guess in the spring I'll order some fancy schmancy drag radials for these. Or I'll do a street aggressive setup like the NT 555 R2. Overall, not completely sold on the poking yet. I honestly think, I don't know. Some people I've been sending the pictures to say that they like it and that'll look way better with a aggressive tire, which I can agree with, but I've never had poking wheels before. If anything, they've always been just too sunk in. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else with the car. If you guys have any questions about these, shoot me a DM on Instagram. That's the best place to get a hold of me. Answer the fastest there, but I just woke up. It's Monday, the day I'm uploading this video, and I haven't actually got any like still clips of these, so I'm gonna go to the car wash, get everything washed up, and then get some clips and then start working on this video so I can get it out. I actually lied. It's cloudy and rainy, so I'm just gonna do it how they are now, and then I'll get some better clips later.